Welcome back. It is 7:12 on your Sunday morning. We've had great weather this weekend, and today is the official start of hurricane season. It is June 1st, the beginning of meteorological summer, the first day of the 2025 hurricane season. 6 months of this, you know how it begins, usually slow to go, and then we see things peak usually in August and September. So we'll have all eyes on everything when it comes to the tropics in the next several months. Fortunately, over the next week and really week and a half or so, nothing going on in the tropics. So even though the season does begin today, the tropics are quiet. There's nothing expected to develop over the next week and a half. So all things tropics related are quiet. So good news with that. The only thing happening, we've got some Saharan dust that has been moving across the Atlantic basin and is in the Caribbean now. And some of this dust is going to make its way towards the Gulf of Mexico later this week. So by the time we get to Friday and into this upcoming weekend, next weekend, we could see some dust moving into the Gulf Coast, and this is just again another reminder hurricane season begins. We see this every year. The dust happens through the summertime and peaks usually into August, and when the dust arrives for the Gulf Coast, we can see those more vibrant sunsets. So this is expected to arrive here at home by Friday and going into this upcoming weekend, so about 1 week from now or so. When it comes to our local weather, the rest of our weekend is going to be picture perfect. Plenty of sunshine, another cool start to the day, courtesy of that cold front that made it in yesterday and really into late Friday into yesterday. So we've had a delightful weekend. We're going to continue to see low humidity because of that. 72 degrees right now. Hopefully you can get outside and enjoy this wonderful weather today. Current temperatures are in the 60s, both sides of the lake, and low 70s. So beautiful start to the day. 64 in Slidell, Mandeville, and in Hammond. 66 in Thibodaux. Low mid 70s on the South Shore in the New Orleans Metro, 67 in Belle Chase, 60s for the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Beautiful. We'll have a mix of sunshine and clouds. It will be warming up once again today. We'll get to the upper 80s this afternoon, and we'll trend mainly dry. I do have a 10% chance for a stray shower during the late afternoon and evening, but that will be really hit or miss. We'll be trending mainly dry today. Also today, if you notice kind of a milky look to the sky or maybe some haze way up high, there is actually some Canadian wildfire smoke making its way into the southeast. We may see just a little bit of that, but not expecting any big impacts. But if you notice the sky looks a little bit hazy today, that's the reason why. Otherwise, the weather is going to be perfect, mainly dry, lots of sun. Don't forget your sunscreen and sunglasses today. We may see a stray shower going into the afternoon and early evening, but not really expecting much. But here we go with precision cast. Couple little showers possible going into the evening hours. Not betting on a whole lot. Tomorrow to kick off the work week, also looking good. I do have another day tomorrow where we're seeing maybe a 10% chance of a stray shower Monday afternoon. Very hit or miss, looking like a pretty quiet start to the work week tomorrow. As for tonight, like I mentioned, it's going to be a nice night. A few clouds around this evening, maybe a pop-up shower tonight, and that's really about it. Temperatures should cool off a bit to the 60s on the North Shore tomorrow morning and low 70s on the South Shore early Monday. Another thing going on tonight, we could actually see maybe the aurora borealis, the northern lights tonight. So a rare G4 geomagnetic storm actually happened. All this solar material came off the sun is expected to hit Earth today. So we may actually see the aurora borealis across the central U.S. and as far south as Alabama. So if you have a specialized camera with this G4 geomagnetic storm, you may be able to see this here at home. You may be able to see the northern lights tonight if you move away from city lights the farther north you go. So give it a shot. You know, these forecasts can certainly change, but it's possible we could see this here tonight and again tomorrow night, especially if you have those specialized cameras for viewing that. Lot to talk about this morning. Tomorrow, like I mentioned, though, a great start to the work week. Warm, just a tad more humid. Temperatures in the upper 80s tomorrow, much like today. Our humidity, our dew points will be on the rise this week, so the muggy feel does return mid to late week, and we get into a pretty typical summertime forecast. Temperatures back in the upper 80s, near 90 through the work week. Mix of sun and clouds every day, and we'll see that spotty storm chance return mid to late week as well.